Are you today? Nisha's Network here, and we are back.
Connect and vibe, 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 connect and vibe. Yeah, what we doing now? It's Nisha's Network, y'all.
It's Nisha's Network, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
It's all about connecting, yeah.
connect and
Let's go.
vibe.
It's Nisha's Network, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
It's all about connecting, yeah. Let's go.
Yes. Hi, everybody. So excited to be here today. If you are watching, please feel free to subscribe and to share. We are just excited today. I am happy to introduce to some and present to others, none other than my beautiful sister friend, Tanya Simmons Reed. Hello, Tanya.
Hola, hi. Always good to see you, Nisha.
Yes, yes, yes. And we are on here to really talk about the month of July and the awareness that is very present in this world that a lot of people don't know about. And I was one of those until you made me aware. I think it's interesting how you can Google now all of the different awareness, the things that we should be aware of throughout the year that represent each month. So, Minority Mental Health Awareness Month is the month of July. I did not know that, but I want to say thank you for bringing that to my attention, not only because I am an advocate for recovery with mental health as well as substance use disorder, all things recovery, but also because it's a very important opportunity for minorities to fight for our mental health. So thank you for being here and thank you for making us aware. So you have an exciting event coming up.
I do. And I always toil with the word exciting. Like, should this be exciting? Because it's so serious and so critical. But it is exciting to know that um, we're making progress. We're doing our part to change the way mental health is shaped and shared in Black and Hispanic communities. And so, um, July 13th is the third annual Sound Minds Mental Health Awareness and Solutions Conference. And I'm just like, thank you, Lord. Like, when we hear about discipline and obedience and consistency, it's easier said than done. And so to know that this is our third year,
Yeah.
and what started off as an answer to my cry to God about what can we do, what can I do, why was my family going through a mental health journey with one of our children. I clearly heard him say to help others, like get in position to help others, other families, other individuals who have loved ones or their coworkers or their next door neighbor or themselves that is suffering with a mental health challenge or has been diagnosed with a mental illness, to know that you care. We have to advocate. And so I always want people to understand that the Sound Minds Mental Health Awareness and Solutions Conference is really a conference for us to be, and I got this from my girlfriend Mercedes, for us to be dope advocates. Yeah, we want to be dope advocates. We want to make sure that we're there, that we're listening, that we're hearing, that we're acting, that we're advocating. And that doesn't mean we diagnose or we make prognosis, because we're not the mental health professionals, but we are advocates to lead them to the right professionals, the right resources. And sometimes everyone doesn't even need to go there yet, right? They just want you to listen and to
Right.
hear them
Right.
and to be able to not, sometimes we listen thinking about what we're going to say, but just to listen.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I want to go back to the word exciting because the reason I say excited is because there's been such a stigma of
Mhm.
what people perceive as mental health or mental illness. And it also can produce shame, and it can also produce fear and prejudice as well. And so, with that, the Sound Minds Mental Health Awareness Conference that you are hosting and have produced is exciting because it's making us talk about it, collaborate about it,
Mhm.
and then get the help and offer resources and hope to the world that you don't have to be silent. You don't have to hide under a bushel, but you can say, you know what, it's okay because there are resources and there are things that we can apply not only physically, mentally, emotionally, but also medically to help us to
Mhm.
function, because we all have experienced something in our mental health at one point or another in our life. And that's what's major important. And so with this, especially amongst our community of the minority community, one reason is because of the fact that um, it's not talked about. And I know that at the mental health conference, we're going to have a faith-based community and all of the things. I want to go ahead and show the advertisement for it because that way we can just talk about some of the things that are being
Okay.
provided. Um,
Sure.
so go ahead and talk to us a little bit about this, what the sessions are going to include.
Okay, sure. So this year, our theme is rooted in reality. And that's really based on the fact that just understanding more about the fact that because I feel some way and I think you should feel this way, it's your reality is what you're going by. What are you rooted in? What is your reality? And
Yeah.
we have to learn not to push our realities on other people, but just to love them where they are, where their reality is, right? That doesn't mean that it can't change, but at that time, that is their reality. And so, as well as the reality of the disparities that are out there because of in Black and Hispanic communities. And so, that is our theme this year. Our topics are going to include we can't hide from suicide. Definitely something that we have to talk about and not. And this again, remember, this is from the advocacy seat. So it's more that, it's okay. Sometimes we don't want to share that we have someone who died by suicide, or we feel um, like we're not normal, or people won't look at us right, or why did we miss that, or and things like that. And that's not. We have to know that have this conversation because we know that there are a lot of suicide rates in our communities, and a lot aren't talked about. Personally, I have a friend. I still don't know how she passed, but in my heart, I think it was that she passed by suicide, but her family won't talk about it. And even in the obituary, it just said that she passed away. But um, these conversations have to be had. We can't hide from it, and it's okay. It happens. We've got to get through it together as a community, and there's healing in that for the family who has experienced it, as well as for the community at large. It impacts mental health, affects us all, and so that's one of our topics. Another one is a roller coaster ride, mental health and addiction. This is going to be, all of them are powerful panels. This is bringing the two together because sometimes we look at them as separate, but there are times when you have a mental illness that you cope through addiction.
Mhm.
And so let's have that conversation because it is a roller coaster ride. It's one way, one day, even 1 minute, 1 hour, and it may change. And so please know on each panel, we do have mental health professionals as well as those who are living with the topic or living through the topics that we're discussing. So everyone is bringing a powerful perspective to the stage for the panel. And we also have a session this year called Who's Caring for the Caregiver? So many times as caregivers, I've been there. I know you've been a caregiver too, Nisha. We get so caught up in caring for other people that we forget to care for ourselves.
Yes.
And so we want to have that conversation. Um, we're doing the broad check-in, carrying the weight of manhood. This is an all-male panel, and we're going to go deep. We're going to dive deep in that panel, just as far as how our men are feeling and with the weight that they're carrying, and how do they balance it, and what can they do to carry it easier, to carry it healthier. So that's going to be a great panel as well. We also will have 2 signature panels that are coming from the Sound Minds team. This is our leadership team that will be bringing these. Rachel Brinkley and I will present on protecting your sanity, making sure you're good. And then we have Monica, Yvonne, and Kimberly Simmons who will present on grief, the good, the bad, and the ugly. And so that's what we're bringing this year. I just definitely want to give a shout out to the city of Riviera Beach. We're doing this in partnership with Riviera Beach in Palm Beach County, Florida. And, this is our first year in person. So it's exciting because I was born in West Palm Beach. So this is my native land, Palm Beach County. We're going home for our first in-person event, thanks to the city of Riviera Beach and their councilman chairperson, Douglas Lawson, who was part of our panel last year, holding government accountable, taking a stand. And he saw what we do, what Sound Minds is doing, and wanted to have us come there because mental health is a main initiative for the city.
That is awesome. Okay, we need to make it global. But guess what? It is global because it is a hybrid event. And so we are excited that we will be in Florida, but we will also be virtual. So it can be a global event at your local time zone. Okay, so the Rooted in Reality Sound Minds 3rd Annual Mental Health Awareness and Solutions Conference. I'm just excited about it. I'm excited to be a part of it. I'm excited because not only I am connected just from being a person with lived experience, but also because I am connected to Tanya and all she does and the different things and opportunities that come our way, but also because my heart goes out to those who don't know that there is hope and there is help. And there are many areas where we are not realistically looking at the roots to where these things have stemmed from in regards to mental health and mental illness. So I'm just grateful for this opportunity. So you guys want to register, soundmindsconference.com, Thursday, July 13th, 2023 from 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's going to be a great event. If you're interested in coming, people that will benefit. It doesn't matter who you are or where you're from. Please, by all means, reach out to us and soundmindsconference.com, and we will be happy to share the information with you. And we'll see you all next week. So thank you so much, Tanya. You have any last words?
Yes, I just want to add that everyone will benefit. Give it to anyone make sure you register. It's for the community. It's for the everyday person. We all have a responsibility. It takes a village, and we all have a responsibility to wake up to our feelings, wake up to our families, our loved ones' feelings, and wake up to our communities, because it really does take a village, and we have to advocate for one another. And I also want to just say, Nisha, I'm excited to have you there, doing your part as our virtual host. It's really, it is exciting. I'm nervous too. I'm nervous. I'm gonna be honest, but it's gonna come together, and I'm just trusting God, and I know that lives will be changed, and that's the important piece of it. And I just really appreciate your support. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And let me just say this lastly: if you are wanting to be a sponsor for the Sound Minds Mental Health Awareness Solutions Conference, what can they do? Where can they go?
So because Nisha announced it, you can let me know because it's closing soon. You can email info@soundmindsconference.com. That's info@soundmindsconference.com. And I also want to put it out there that, we don't want anyone to not attend this conference because of the registration fee, which is $25. But if your reality is not my reality or anyone else's reality. So all you have to do is email us or contact Nisha for a complimentary registration code, no questions asked, and you have it. So we don't want anything to stop anyone from being a part and getting this information. I mean, these professionals that are taking time out to come they truly have a heart for community. There's no motive or no initiative. They are amazing, amazing professionals in different parts of mental health, as well as the advocates that are coming and the people who are living through mental health challenges and have been diagnosed with mental illness. So I'm telling you, it's blessed. They get transparent. You know, Nisha, you were there last year, so
Yes, it was
yeah.
powerful. It was powerful. It was a powerful moment of healing and even refreshing for those who participated, and also education. That's the other
Mhm.
thing. There's a great wealth of education for not only our community, but beyond our communities. So that's the great part. So, yeah, so get excited, everybody. I know it's a serious topic, but we need to be rooted in reality of what's really going on in the world today in regards to mental health, especially amongst our minorities. And this is an opportunity for you to share in the wealth of information, the wealth of education, and the wealth of restoration that is going to take place Thursday, July 13th, 2023, hybrid. So looking forward to seeing you guys. SoundMindsConference.com. All right, until next time. Thanks so much, Tanya. And we'll see you guys next week at the Sound Minds Mental Health and Awareness and Solutions Conference. Have a
Thanks,
good
Nisha.
day. All right. Bye-bye.